Alrighty, hey there guys, Adrian DaCosta here, aka Jetterbro95, coming at you guys with a Seahawks theme team gameplay. We've got quite a bit of cards to go over today. We do have, the Black History Month promo came out today, as well as we did finish up the Rob Gronkowski card. I will touch on all of those here real quick. First off, let's start off with the new Rob Gronkowski. This new Rob Gronkowski, I absolutely love this card. It, in my opinion, is the by far and away the best tight end in the game. Getting the best of route running ability for absolutely free is a huge dub, but also getting the X Factor Vanguard, which dominantly wins impact blocks. Now, I didn't really see much of it on the field. However, I do have experience with using Vanguard in the past. This ability slash X Factor is incredibly good. Like, we're talking about, like, if he's down the field and he sees somebody in his face, doesn't matter if it's a lineman, linebacker, or defensive back, he is throwing to the ground and clearing out a space. And I love that about this Gronk. He has 97 speed because now we do have Seahawks chem on him. I did say that I'm probably going to keep, like, the strict Seahawks theme team in regards to the, like, how Dubby does it on his Eagles theme team. I probably won't do that anymore just because it is very frustrating to do. Like, right now, like, Tyler Lockett doesn't have a usable card anymore, and I had to replace him, which with your card that you'll see here in a bit. But 99 spec catch on this Gronk, 96 short route running. This Gronk is incredibly good. I'd say he's definitely one of the best free cards I have ever seen in MUT in my lifetime. In my 2 years since I've been in MUT, this Gronk is fan-tucking fastic. Now let's talk about the Black History Month players. So for those of you that don't know, there was a Black History Month promo that dropped today. They gave us, with the Black History Month promo, 593 overalls, which I think was disgusting. But the saving grace, the small saving grace, is each card gets every single team chem, and they have their own special Black History Month chemistry, which when you have this with all 5 equipped, with all 5 of those players in your lineup, will get a +1 to strength, speed, agility, and jumping, as well as some other things that I honestly cannot remember right now. But we'll start off with Anquan Boldin, 98 speed, 99 jumping, 97 route running. I actually have the route tree strategy item on this Anquan Boldin. Now, he was, again, none of these players were Seahawks, by the way, but they do have Seahawks chem. Now, the big change that they revealed that they did today was now Anquan Boldin's short and elite is now free. They'd say, I think TJ said this morning that it was 1 AP. But before I went live today on twitch.tv/JediBro95, Anquan Boldin's short and elite was deducted to 0, which is absolutely huge because, again, short and elite is just one of the best abilities in the game, if not the best, for beating man coverage. And obviously having that with, on the team for absolutely free is just huge. All right. We also picked up Warwick. We also grabbed Warwick Dunn today. Now, this Warwick Dunn on paper looks really, really good with 99 speed, 97 acceleration, 95 agility. The thing is with this Warwick Dunn, for me, I did not see much out of him. Now, I don't know if it was me personally with how I was playing, or if it's just the card itself, but I really was kind of a little bit let down with this Warwick Dunn card. I do think he is still very good, and if you are needing a budget running back or just a free running back in general, Warwick Dunn is somebody that I would say go ahead and pick up, as he also, just like Anquan Boldin and Gronkowski, does get free short and elite, but he also does get human joystick for 1 AP if you're on last gen, running back apprentice if you don't have a hot route master quarterback, and he also gets things like red zone threat and playmaker. I just rocked the short in and the free and baked on free evasive today. To me, I was not really a fan of this work done. Probably I'll still keep him on the team because he does have that free evasive, but I don't think he's going to see the field after today for me personally, just because I just was not a fan. I was just not a fan of this card. Moving on to defensive side of the ball, guys. Now we got some other players. We're trying out a brand new defense, so I went actually and grabbed Ray Nitschke and Ernest Jones over the weekend. But we'll start off with this Cameron Jordan for the defense. Run stopping left and coming in with 93 speed, 97 acceleration, 95 strength, 896 power move, and 89 finesse move. Now, I think this Cameron Jordan is actually really good. Like, I think he's one of the better run stopping ends in the game. Like, we don't have a whole lot of run stopping ends. We do have, Cameron Jordan. But as for like our end, like, I don't think we have too many of those. And Cam Jordan is really, really good. He does come with baked in goal line stuff for free. If that is something you want to, so we already have that. But then we also have guys that have abilities like, say, inside stuff, Strip Specialist and Tackle Supreme for 1 AP, and then he does get Edge Threat Elite for 2 AP, and no outsiders. So I'm rocking him at Rush DT with the no inside stuff for 1 AP, along with my John Randall that I've been using. You guys know I love that John Randall card. Cameron Jordan played very, very well for me today. I actually do think he's very solid. And then the other 2 cards just did not see the field. William Golston, I just don't have a spot for him on the team other than maybe at special teams because Clowney is playing my edge, and then I have Carlos Dunlap on the other one. So I can't really give an idea of how good this William Golston is. But he does have things like no outsiders, inside stuff, and enforcer in his first bucket, and then double or nothing in his second bucket if you want to be a pass rusher with him. And then finally, guys, we have Shaquille Leonard, formerly known as Darius Leonard. I don't like this Darius Leonard card, Shaquille Leonard card. I don't like him. His stats are mid. You know, he has 94 speed on, you know, with all the chems and whatnot. He has 89 power move and 93 finesse. So on paper, he looks really good. Abilities-wise, though, he sucks. He has Secure Tackler for free in this bucket, which is why I'm using it. He also has no outsiders and edge threat for 1 AP. And then in this bucket, he has Crusher. If he could get edge threat in this bucket here, I more than likely would have used him today and given him a try. But overall, I just was not really thrilled with how they did this Shaq Leonard's abilities. Overall, I think they did a very bad job with that. So now you're probably also wondering, where is the Tariq Woolen card that is going to be coming to the game with the MCS champion set? That is currently not in the game right now. TJ said this morning that it's supposed to be coming out this week. No idea when. No idea, basically no idea when. However, I promise you guys, when we do have the set out, I will have a gameplay for it that night. As I do have all the players you need, because you can only get it via the MCS challenge, the MCS tokens and players that were available throughout the year. Other than that, though, guys, that is all I got to say about for the intro, guys. Enjoy the gameplay. Okay, I'm recording now. Alright, as we get into the video, guys, we got Gronk, Russell Wilson, and Baldwin as the top 3 for myself. And then for my opponent is Keith Byers, Tyreek Hill, and Champ Bailey. So we actually started off on defense first. Now, I've actually gone through a bit of a change on the defensive side of the ball. Definitely much more Seahawks-based defense. You guys be watching my streams today, you guys would notice that as we do actually try to inverted cover 2 there, but unfortunately he does find the route over the top of the cover 2 there. So 1st and 10 from the 47 of myself. He drops back a little bit too far, does find a nice flat route to CJ2K. Ernest Jones does make the tackle. As I talked about, though, definitely a little bit more Seahawks-based. I'm trying to definitely get into the Legion of Boom style of defense, as we do pick that off right there with Quandre Diggs, who is playing the center field role. And not only do we pick that off, but we take it back for a 80-plus yard pick 6, I want to say. It was a decently long pick 6. I don't know how long that was, giggity. But at the same time, though, it was a good start to the game. Unfortunately, we had a bit of a lag issue with the extra point. We ultimately shanked it. So 1st and 10 from the 25 after the kickoff. We do play a little bit of man coverage there. I am operating a lot more in single high looks, definitely a lot of cover 1, cover 3, even some inverted cover 2 in there. But I do play some double highs here and there. You'll probably see some cover 6s, cover Tampa 2s, some quarters, definitely, gonna mix it up here and there, but mainly I do like to overload the box, and you get what I'm trying to say for the defensive side here. As we see right here, Carlos Dunlap does come off the edge and get the sack there. He does go into a no huddle right afterwards, so a 3rd and 20, which for some reason I don't know why people do that off a 3rd and 20. But he does try the corner route over there, but Tariq Woolen right there is able to pick that off. Tariq Woolen was the MVP of this game on the defensive side. You'll see more of that later. I cannot wait for that free safety version to come out. As we do start off on offense here, we try to hand off with Warwick Dunn. Somehow we lost a yard. Like, I actually have no clue how we lost a yard on that. Second and goal here. I try a little bit of a, out and corner, like, different type of bench concept. I see Gronk over there. I accidentally did not hold the LB button to do a high point. Instead, I accidentally put on, you can see right there, I'm trying to explain to the chat. I accidentally did not put down I pressed the wrong button for the high point. So 1st and 10, back on defense. He actually does find the nice corner there. I believe that was to Dallas Goedert. He does break a tackle, and he does get a good gain out of it. So really solid start there from my opponent off that turnover. So yeah, not really good here. You see, we're showing blitz here. We're looking like we're going to bring pressure. Ultimately, we don't bring very much. We do see, he does get the the corner route over the top of the cover 4 as we were in quarters that time. So 1st and goal here. He tries to scramble up the middle after he looks like he can't find anything, but unfortunately he does take a sack, and we are up 6-0 after the 1st quarter. So 2nd and goal here from the 12. Once again, playing a bit of a cover 3. This time we're going cover 3 cloud, going to protect the seams here. For some reason, again, Woolen doesn't break up that pass for some reason, and he does score the touchdown. So after the touchdown, we do get the ball back on defense. Now, this is the first time I've actually, this is actually the first time I actually get to see what he's playing, and he's playing dollar. Yay. Ultimately, though, we did get a title update today. I don't know if you guys knew. See here, tried to use the short out elite glitch with Baldwin, but Sherman is actually there to pick it off. Baldwin does not get good enough separation, so sadly, we do turn the ball right over immediately. But 1st and 10 here, he tries to scramble out of the pocket. I think he just tosses this away. Yes, he just ultimately throws this away. He does not try to force the ball down the field. And so we're in a 2nd and 10 from the 34 after the turnover. So yes, as I was saying, there was a title update today. As you see right here, Bledsoe gets sacked by Clowney. It did address the 3-3-5 and the, I think, like, there was another, like, the loop blitz, basically, is what they addressed. Now, I am not certain as if they will have the, if there was going to be a new type of broken line blitz meta thing to be available. My guess is people are probably going to go back to 3-3-5. As you see right here, there's 4 guys right there, but for some reason he catches the ball and Quandre does not break the pass up. So sadly, we are down 14-6 after that. So I try to run the ball here on that against Dollar. I just completely forget. Dollar's the most broken it's just the best run defense ever, right? It's so much better than just stacking the box. So yeah, 3rd and 9 after trying to run on Dollar a couple of times. Now, obviously, a bit of an annoying spot here. Need to get something going here on offense. I do keep the running back in. We do the short out elite glitch with Baldwin, but this time we connect, and he whiffs on the dive tackle. I get a little bit toxic as I am very, very pissed off in this game. This game was a very, very pissy game for me. I hated this guy. I hate playing against Dollar. I hate people who play Dollar all the fucking time, because those people, in my opinion, are the most cringeworthy human beings you will probably see in the community. I just despise every single one of you fuckheads, and I hate you so much. But here on a 2nd and 10, he tries to go to the angle route, but we are there with our user, and he does take the sack. So 3rd and 21 here after the sack. As you see, we're manning up the tight end, just protect the seam. Ultimately, he does not put the tight end out, but right here, Woolen does bat the ball down. Could have absolutely and should have absolutely had the interception on that, but sadly we did not. So 4th and 21 here from the 14-yard line. He throws this up, crosses his body, and somehow Tariq Woolen comes down with the ball. I totally thought he caught it, which, whatever. But Reek does come down with the ball, which is good because obviously we definitely need that turnover as we find Anquan Bolden on the post from the 4 verticals, and we get down to the 1-yard line. So we're going up against Dollar from the 1. We do go to an inside handoff here. For some reason, Lynch does not push his way forward and get the 1st down. Now, this next clip I want to showcase to you. So this is what I'm facing, okay? This is what I'm up against. I'm sorry if you guys see a little bit of like flickering and movement and whatnot. I had not figured out how to perfectly keep the frame still, but this is what I'm facing, okay? I call quarterback sneak under fucking goal line, okay? This is goal line, the heaviest run set known to human history, and I don't know what the actual hell happens, but for whatever reason, after I snap this ball, I still don't get in. And I honestly am fucking disgusted that that was a thing. but we do end up taking our 3 points and taking a 2-point lead into halftime. So this time around, he does switch up his defense. He does go into 6-1. Now, luckily for me, I have a lot of experience playing against 6-1, as this was one of the more popular defenses last year. I throw a quick hitch on Baldwin, and I just throw it right to where the blitzing linebacker came from. Me, personally, I would much rather play 6-1 than Dollar every single day, because 6-1 is a lot easier to beat, in my opinion, than Dollar. As you see right here on the 3rd and 14, we find the curl route to DK Metcalf. We go down by accident. Well, not by accident, because I thought I was down closer to the first down marker. 4th and 5 here, we do take the slant to Baldwin on the off coverage man. I love Gunslinger because of that. I can actually get those timing routes a little bit more accurate and on time faster. And we pick up a brand new set of downs, moving on from there. So 2nd and 7, after that inside handoff, I see Richard Sherman's all the way backed up. I try to throw the slant to Baldwin. He does actually put the linebacker in a zone. I absolutely should have been picked off there, but luckily for me, I was not. So 3rd and 7, I'm expecting the exact same thing with the linebacker dropping into a blitz, but this time around, he actually just plays straight up man. We find Baldwin on the curl route for the first down and can successfully move the chain. So we move to a read option here. Warwick does break a bit of a tackle. He actually does get over and finds a good spot, gets about 9 yards. So 2nd and 1 here. This time again, he doesn't learn from the last time with a short out elite glitch, and he gets burnt over the top for another long touchdown. So yes, loving what I'm seeing from my offense overall. Mainly, particularly, I'm very fond of how I played on defense on this drive, and more specifically, as I talked about with the game at the beginning earlier, the MVP of this game, in my opinion, was absolutely Tariq Woolen. So after we get this here, we goes to a no huddle. Now again, I go from cover 6, I believe I was in. I go into cover 3. I'm obviously making some adjustments, running up the running back and shit like that. So 1st and 10, he tries this seam route to, I think that's Calvin. Woolen breaks that up. So 2nd and 10 here, he thinks he's going to try it again to the corner, but this time again, Woolen knocks that out. So 2 consecutive stops by Tariq Woolen leaves us with a 3rd and 10 from my 40. I almost said my opponent's 40. So again, another play action. This time around, I'm actually in quarters. He throws it up over, but Woolen is there to intercept that. That drive, again, just completely stalled out because Tariq Woolen is such a great cornerback. I love Tariq Woolen. I'm super excited for that free safety card to come out. Whenever the hell that is, they said it was supposed to be this week. My guess is it's probably going to be tomorrow or Thursday with the Super Bowl stuff. Preferably Thursday, I think, is when it's going to come out, because it's probably going to come out with the Super Bowl stuff. So, anyways, up 9 with the ball, 3rd and 7 from my 23. Unfortunately, the running back does not pick up the defensive back blitzer. Otherwise, I would have had the slant route over the middle, and it is back to a 1st and 10. So another breakup right there from Tariq Woolen. Again, he played out of his mind today. I'm absolutely sad to see this this one go, but hey, I'm going to be getting the free safety one that I am going to put at cornerback. I have decided that I am going to put that free safety Tariq Woolen at corner. This time around, though, unfortunately, Woolen does not get there to knock it out. He's just a little too late, and we do give up a big play over the middle of the field, and that is not great. So it's right here, another big play opportunity, but Quandre, for some reason, doesn't knock that out. I don't know what's going on with Quandre. Today, he just did not play very well. I think it's weird. It probably was just the game, because he played better over the stretch of the stream, as he does quick out route here on tight offset tight end. 3rd and 3 here, we go straight up man coverage, shade underneath, and I believe we shaded out as well. No, we shaded in. So we go shade in underneath man coverage. He does go to this quick route here, and he does score the touchdown. So big touchdown there for him. Absolutely needed to have that, because quite honestly, he's not going to get anywhere if he doesn't. So now we're inside the 2 minute, just after the 2 minute warning, and this stretch here, I am not gonna lie, I was just so sick and tired of this dude. I just decided to go to single back wing pair to the RPO stretch alert looky from in single back wing pair, and I just decided to say, screw this dude, I'm just gonna run this play over and over and over again, because ultimately I just got so sick and tired of these light boxes, the light boxes that this dude was having. So 2nd and 13, guess what? We go to the left this time. We don't get around the edge, so that brings up a 3rd and 15. You'd think I'd pass, right? Well, no, because he's not taking his time out. So I'm just thinking, okay, I'm just going to run the ball. And we actually do get around Harold Carmichael and pick up a first down. Do get a little bit toxic as well. My dumbass decided to go out of bounds for whatever fucking reason. Not a clue how or why, but I did. But again, right back to the RPO stretch alert looky. Again, just milking the clock, making sure that I do not give him the ball back because now he's starting to burn his timeouts, which is wild to me. I don't know why he just wouldn't burn it beforehand, but we do a nice cutback with Marshawn, and we do get the score. Now, this is basically game over at this point because, quite honestly, unless you get like a really quick touchdown, you're in a position to where you gotta get a like an onside kick, and even then you got like one timeout left. So right here, Jamal Adams does give that up, unfortunately doesn't knock it out, and he burns his last time out. So that basically is the end for him. Like, he has nothing left after this. He does get the touchdown of the corner, but Quandre does break it up with his deep out KO. So 2nd and 10 here. Again, he goes to the seam, but we're right there with Jamal Adams to get the user lurk, and that is basically GG's. So yeah, that was the end of the game, guys. I hope you guys did enjoy today's gameplay. Unfortunately, I did not play many games as I was trying to do competitive pass grinding with solo battles. Hopefully either tomorrow or Thursday when we do get the Super Bowl stuff on Thursday, because I do want to I'm hoping that we do get a Frank Clark for the Super Bowl promo. I actually do think that we will, because they actually did the reveals today, and I think one of those cards is Frank Clark because of the sleeves on the blurred image, but we'll find out tomorrow morning for sure. But if you guys do like this type of content and want to see more Seahawks team gameplay, let me know in the comment section below, as well as subscribe and hit the like button on the video. As you can see, I'm sitting there saying that I'm going to intentionally drag this out as long as possible because, in my opinion, he deserves it. Like, I took it like about maybe 5 minutes to finish up this game because of how much this guy was pissing me off. But you guys won't get to see any end of that because I'm gonna end the video now. So with that being said, I'll see you guys next time. I'm out. Peace.